Hello friends. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do not forget to share and like this video with your friends and family. Thank you so much everyone. 2 years have passed since the Seattle Seahawks gave up on their experiment. Percy Harvin was the subject of Seattle's trial, seeing if one of the most dynamic talents in the NFL could mesh and supplement the structure of the Seahawks system. The results of the Harvin experience were so muddled that 2 years after the former Lansdowne High star was traded mid-season from Seattle to the New York Jets, it's still difficult to provide a definition to his time with the Seahawks. Yes, he did have a part in the Seahawks winning their only Super Bowl title. Yes, he caused internal strife that eventually led to his departure from Seattle. But as he prepares for an unexpected NFL return with the Buffalo Bills visiting the Seahawks tonight, ask those who shared a locker room with Harvin. There is no criticism of his time in the Pacific Northwest. "I loved him when he was here. I loved him as a person and as a teammate," Seattle linebacker Bobby Wagner said. "I'm excited that he's back on the field." Of course, it's this week that Harvin is coming out of retirement. The storyline is just too good. With Buffalo thinned at wide receiver because of injuries, Harvin was the option turned to by the Bills for additional depth. Whether he is active and how much he plays tonight is still to be determined, although Buffalo coach Rex Ryan sounded confident that Harvin would play against the Seahawks. "He looks good out there," Ryan said. "You know, the conditioning part of it and doing the football-specific things, obviously. They're not to where he would be if he was here the whole time. But I think he can help us." Harvin has led a nomadic NFL existence since he was traded from Minnesota to Seattle before the 2013 season. He spent all of 1.5 seasons in Seattle, appeared in 6 regular season games and scored just 1 touchdown. He had a pair of locker room incidents that never came to light until after he was traded in the middle of the 2014 season, and was such a bad fit for Seattle's offense. The best option was a trade to the Jets. "When he was here, we used to say he was like the Bugatti, you just bring it out on game day," Seattle defensive end Cliff Avril said. "So it's kind of the same thing. They went and got a Bugatti, I guess." But for all the unfulfilled potential of what Harvin's tenure in Seattle ended up being, he'll forever hold some reverence for his time with the Seahawks because of his Super Bowl performance that included a 87-yard kickoff return touchdown to open the second half. "Great Super Bowl, phenomenal effect he had on us then," Seattle coach Pete Carroll said. "We just had to make an adjustment on the roster and we did it." Harvin's biggest issue in recent years has been injuries, a trend that started when he needed hip surgery before ever playing a game with the Seahawks. Last season with Buffalo, Harvin was limited to 19 catches for 218 yards and 1 touchdown before undergoing right knee surgery in January. But the Bills need whatever help they can get at receiver, with top threat Sammy Watkins and number 2 receiver Marquise Goodwin out. Harvin said there's no grudge toward how things went in Seattle. "I keep trying to tell everybody I have a lot of good relationships still with the Seattle guys over there," Harvin said. "There's still a lot of love there no matter what."